What's going on, guys? Aggronix here and welcome back to the unofficial week 2 of the ElysianUCL Little Cup League. Today we jump in to our battle against Cubchew, and this battle, straight off the top, is just for fun. Me and Cubchew have both decided, because the way this tournament is laid out, you both have, or everyone has, one free week in the first 3 weeks to just lay back and take a breather and to see what else happens in the league. So me and Cub both have a free week this week, and we decided, hey, let's battle because... first of all, win or lose, it's a good thing for both of us to get an idea of what each other's teams do. But it would be nice to win. But you can't see his team here. It's actually this one here. But I'll read out what it actually says. It's Magnemite, Houndour, Spritzy, Rufflet, Carblast, Tortuga, Nosepass, Whalmer, Azurill, and Clauncher. A lot of water types, a lot of fighting weakness, a lot of juice. So, first, we have Choice Scarf Aaron to outspeed everything on his team. The fastest Pokemon on his team is the Houndour, I believe, at 17 max. So, Aaron is just fantastic in that regard. Choice Scarf with Rocket, Head Smash, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Superpower. The only rock resist he has is the Magnemite. That's it. Heavy Slam is there for Stab, Earthquake, Superpower there for other Pokemon like that, like Tortuga, Nosepass, even though we probably Head Smash. But, yeah, and Magnemite obviously is a big problem. That's why Earthquake's there. Next we have Tempest, the Fletchling, Acrobatics, Swords Dance, U-Turn, and Roost. This week we're actually running U-Turn. Just really good to hit on the Nosepass and stuff, and I think Fletchling will do great. Cobalt is back, Riolu, Focus Sash with Prankster, Bullet Punch, Drain Punch, Rock Slide, and Swords Dance. Really good to deal with the Magnemite because of our Focus Sash. Next we have Venus with Eviolite, Leaf Storm, Glare, Giga Drain, and Taunt. Much different set than it was last week. And I think Venus will do a lot of work for this, this battle, because the only thing that really hits us hard is the Rufflet and the Houndour, and I think we have a pretty good handle on both of them. And next we have Azura, Eviolite with Scald, Stealth Rock, Defog, and Hidden Power Grass. We're more specially defensive to take on Houndour, because I feel like Houndour is going to be scarier than Rufflet, but we'll have to see. And finally we have Proton, Helioptile, Eviolite, Thunderbolt, Glare, Surf, and Volt Switch. And the EV spread is weird, but because, you know, he speed types with the Houndour, so does Stivy. This thing will outspeed it with Acrobatics, and Aaron speeds it all the time. As you can see, we're bringing the same 6 Mons as we did last week, but I don't think that's an issue. Again, I feel like this is the best team for us. Our game plan, well, first of all, we're going to accept the battle, and we're going to see what his team is. So, no Nosepass. That was the plan. The plan was to lead with Venus here, because we'll be able to taunt the Nosepass, so it couldn't Stealth Rock and stuff, because Stealth Rock obviously is so detrimental. Now, I believe we're going to actually open a little window here, a little cup window. A little window for the little cup. You get... Tortuga, you get sturdy, you do. So, I feel like the Tortuga Stealth Rock lead is very possible. Other possible leads is just Houndour, just get off offensive pressure, Magnemite and Rufflet. I feel like those three are the biggest, Magnemite, Rufflet, and Tortuga. Spritzy could also be a lead, but not too worried. I think Helioptile is a really good lead in all cases. I could lead with Snivy, and if he leads with Rufflet, I don't really know. Yeah, I think I'm going to lead with Snivy, just because I feel like the Tortuga is leading. So we're going to lead with Snivy. We're going to see what happens. Tortuga does lead. That is awesome. We can just go straight for the taunt, so he can't even go for like Shell Smash or anything. So taunt is going to go off, and we're going to see right here he goes for Stealth Rock. So that's fantastic. Right here, do we glare? Do we glare? What's coming in here? So, what would he go into? Whoops. Good luck. Have fun. I forgot to say it to him. So, once again, what are we thinking? Do we go for Giga Drain? I think we just go for Leaf Storm. Because, well... I do think he's going to want to save his War Machine because it walls. Yeah, I'm going to go for Glare. He does swap out, and he's going to Rufflet, so that is huge. That is huge, paralyzing that thing. Absolutely massive. So, we could do a few things here. We could predict the superpower and stay in. We could predict the flying type move and go into either Stainless or, sorry, Aaron or Helioptile. We could just go into Piplup and get our own Stealth Rocks up, which might be the play. I could go for... what do I want to do here? I could do a few things. I feel like the swap into Aaron is so obvious that he's going for superpower here. And let me just check something. Because I'm such a genius that I didn't check this before. But I'm pretty sure Leaf Storm does pretty much nothing to a Rufflet. That is if he's bulk up. 2 Leaf Storms will take this thing out. So if he goes for superpower, it still does a lot. I mean, you can go for return pretty safely here. Pretty darn safely here. It depends on how he wants to play. I think I will go into... See, Aaron is the obvious swap, so I think he's going for superpower. I think he's going for superpower. Do I really think that? And is Venus so important? Honestly, not really. I'm gonna go for it. We land the first Leaf Storm. Does he stay in? What does he do? He goes for U-turn. So, U-turn, maybe should have seen that coming, but on the thing here, it does actually say U-turn. So, U-turn that's okay. We're at +2 right now. The Rufflet is paralyzed, so I'm pretty okay with this. And he can't really go into anything, except for the Houndour. I think the Houndour has to come in here. I think the Houndour has to come in. Yeah, I feel like the Houndour or the Magnemite. The Magnemite might be another possibility. So we'll see. We'll see. My special attack is 28 right now, so we are definitely about to take lives. Snively's really, really good. So we've already kept rocks off the field. We've paralyzed Rufflet. So Rufflet, I feel like, is almost completely fine, because anything at this point can kill it, except for Piplup and Snively, I guess. But everything else, like Aaron, can just head smash it. Acrobatics, Rock Slide, which is on Riolu, and Electric Type move that's on Helioptile. I feel like the Rufflet is pretty much okay. So we're gonna see what he does here. This is definitely a very, very crucial turn for him. I feel like Houndour will come in here, but if we do get the speed tie, or if he's modest, we are able to paralyze him. So it'll be interesting to see what I do. If he does go in a Houndour, what would I do? Do I take him out of +2? I have a very, very slim chance, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what he does first. If he goes in a Magnemite, I think I'm just going to Giga Drain, because I want to break that thing sturdy, but I also want to get HP back. So if we go for Giga Drain, the previously mentioned Giga Drain, it'll do a lot. And we'll get about 20%, which, I mean, we'll break it sturdy. So we could also Glare the Magnemite, but we'll see what happens here. But I'm feeling really, really good about it so far. I think we're doing pretty well. But I would like to keep Snivy only because Taunt is really, really nice for the Spritzy and the Tortuga, which is the big thing. That's why I wanted Taunt. So he does go into Tortuga. So I think he knows that I'm going to go for Taunt. So, okay. I could go for Giga Drain here, get all of my health back. But if he goes for... He has Sturdy. So if he has Berry Juice, and if he goes for... Piplup always walls it. I think I'm going to go for Giga Drain. I think... Yeah. He goes for Aqua Jet, and it's going to take us out. I thought Aqua Jet was in my mind, but, you know, I couldn't. So, we could go into Riolu right now, and we could set up a Swords Dance on the Stealth Rock, which would be pretty awesome. We could also go into Helioptile and just Volt Switch. Losing Snivy does suck, though. I knew he was going, like, I knew Aqua Jet was a possibility. I thought he would overpredict, but that's obviously not the case. So I need something that'll hurt him, but not pop his thing. As you can see here, berry juice is really annoying. Scald does too much. Scald just does a little bit too much. We could rock slide with, well, let's check it first. Let's check it first. If we go for rock slide. If we go for rock slide, it'll do a decent amount. It'll do, and can we kill with Drain Punch then? It looks like it, so I guess we'll go into Riolu and hope for the flinch. Nothing really else that I can do. If he wants to break my Focus Sash here, that's fine with Aqua Jet because I can just Drain Punch it and get it back up. So I'm going to go for Rock Slide here, hope for the flinch, and we don't get it. So that's fine. So we could, I mean, Drain Punch take this thing out. I think I'm just going to go for it. We could go for Swords Dance. We could predict the Spritzy coming in. And go into Aaron. Which at that point we just get to click Head Smash. Now that Venus is gone, Spritzy is a little bit more of a problem. But, do I predict this early? See, if I go on a Stainless and he clicks Gel Smash, I lose. But I think he is going into Spritzy. Or he's going into Carablast. Magnemite isn't coming in. Houndour isn't coming in. I do think Spritzy's coming in. Or he's just letting Rufflet die. I'm going to Aaron. I'm going to go to Aaron. Let's see what he does. He goes for a Waterfall. Over-predicted that. Feck's sake. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah, I think we just lost that. Yeah, I was just over-predicting there. Drain Punch is going to kill this thing. So we just straight up lose to Spritzy now. Oh, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. But we'll try to bring it as close as possible. We'll try. It was just too much over-predicting there. I really did think the Spritzy was coming in. Because it was so obvious. But he obviously didn't think it was useful. So in comes this abomination. I can't hit this thing, you see. So Spritzy is just annoying. It's really tough for my team. Just does not match up to Spritzy, and because Aaron died, that was really bad, guys. I should have thought that through that more. Even at +2, we're not even breaking 50%, dude. We're adamant. Nope. No. I'm gonna go into Piplup. Goes for Toxic. So I feel like Magnemite is coming in here. We're just gonna go for Wish. I'm gonna get my Stealth Rocks though. He does stay in. Goes for Wish. That's fine. So the thing is about this is that he's gonna get his thingamabob healed up. He's gonna get his guy healed up here. Magnemite. Magnemite is gonna take the Scald and then get the Wish back. Can we burn? No burn. Yeah, we're getting pretty unlucky with this one, guys. If we got the burn there, we might be in a better spot, but we have to go in a Proton. We're not even going to think about it. We're going to go in a Heliolisk. Goes for Recycle. We're going to go for Surf, because it's the only thing we can do. He goes in a Spritzy, so we're going to get a Surf off. We get a crit, which is honestly really good. We can go for Glare just to slow this thing down. Would Glare do anything? It would make it so that Piplup outspeeds. But I think I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt. We get another crit, so back-to-back crits. And That's really good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty decent. So right here we can actually kill the Spritzy. Spritzy's gone. See, I didn't want to volt switch there because there's nothing I can go into that, what the hell is this thing in here for? Does Rufflet get quick attack? Because he's paralyzed. I have to check. Rufflet, do you get quick attack? It doesn't. Hustle, sheer force. Unless I'm missing something. I think I'm... Okay. Alright, so the Rufflet's dead, so we're ahead for some reason. That shouldn't be the case. In comes Ant-Man. And we've seen it, dude. Proton is really good. And it kind of hard walls the Magnemite to a certain extent. So, I think I'm going to go on a Piplup. Piplup at this point is kind of useless. We just have to depend on some of the mons we have left. If this thing is Choice Scarf, we'll be able to figure out what he's going for. Even though you can just kind of click Mega Horn. Azora is useless, so Proton has use. There's no point in just letting Proton die for no reason, you know. In comes the knockoff. So, even though we had Eviolite with that knockoff, because our item is gone, we will actually still take the same amount of damage. So, I'm going to go for Defog, just on the off chance that we live to get rid of the rocks. But we know he's going for knockoff here, and I truly do think this thing is locked into knockoff. So I think we go on a Fletchling. And I think we predict the swap in a Magnemite and go for U-turn. Now, this is risky. How much is the Magnemite at? Full. See, okay, if I go for U-turn here, and he just stays in, he gets a free hit on me, and I think I would die to Rock Sentry. And if that happens, I lose. But because Carablast... Oh, this really sucks. This really sucks. Magnemite is just so much of a problem for my team. Well, I know it'll kill this thing. I know it does like 20%, right? Yeah, about that. So it'll take 6, 7-ish. Well, first of all, let's check, because I do believe that this thing is Choice Scarf. How much does knockoff do? It doesn't actually do that much. At that point, if we do 36%, say he's at 41. My phone just went ding. He's at 41%. Yeah, then we go on to Riolu. I think he has to save this Carablast. He does swap out, so that is huge. That is absolutely massive. We're gonna get a nice 10%. Okay, so the good thing about this is that he can't one-shot me, I don't think. And we can just get a Drain Punch off here and get our Sash back. If he swaps out, we'll get our Sash back. And if he stays in, we'll live any hit. And I think we'll just kill the Magnemite. So, we're in a really good spot here. Somehow, we're in a good spot. So, he goes into Carablast. And that does... Oh my god, does Bullet Punch kill? Bullet Punch. I need... Is Riolu gonna come through for us? It says it kills. I think we just won. How did we win that? I think we won. Because I think Riolu, because he has Focus Sash, at this point just wins. Just straight outright wins. Yo. I'm shocked. I legitimately, that Aaron play was so bad. But like, if you listen to what I was saying, I think what I was saying made sense. We're going to go for Drape Archer. If he goes for Will-O-Wisp, no, he just goes for Flamethrower. Doesn't even bring me to my sash. Actually, we're not finished at all. Because... do we outspeed this thing? And do we kill? Riolu coming through! Oh my god, Cubsy, that was a great match. Definitely got lucky with the double crit and the Spritzy. I'm not even going to pretend like that didn't matter. That was huge. But you going for Toxic instead of Wish, whatever, really just, it was a balance of, not really a misplay, but a misplay and a thing. And oh my god. A trio win once again against Cubsy, one of the best battlers in the league in my opinion. That's just really, really happy for me. And we learned his team now. Even through having such a hard team matchup, guys, like I was so like stressed about this team because I really didn't think we were going to win this battle. We truly proved that this team can go. I think this team is great and I'm really, really happy. If you guys are excited to see more ElysianUCL Little Cup Tournament and you're a proud member of the Aggronites, make sure you hit that like button down below for us. And with that being said, have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye bye.